Hello again. Trying a new recording method because I was recording on my phone, but now I'm gonna record on my tablet just because I want to see what the difference is. Um, mm, there's a couple of points I wanted to talk about today because just like throughout the day, I noticed when I was like just existing that I was just like thinking of more about just like how I carry myself and how I want to uh, carry myself, if that makes sense. Of course, it makes sense. But I I did like a lot today, like more so than I would normally would on a weekend. Because normally my weekends would go like I would be doom scrolling like all day, and like that'll be it for me. Today I worked on my GitHub. I started laundry. I wiped off the kitchen counters. I cleaned up the bathroom. I took out the trash. I rode with my mom. I and hung out with her today. And I just like that made up like a majority of my day because a lot of time went into like my GitHub and like making it look nice and just like making it more inviting. But like because when I initially came back, because I woke up, because I stayed up like super late, because for some reason, I'm doing this at like, not to like time check, but I'm doing this at like 11:27 p.m. I noticed that a lot of the times when I sit down to do these things, it's when everybody's like about to go to sleep or like literally at the end of the day. So, which I don't mind because it gives me time to sort of like think about what I want to say and just like go throughout the day, go throughout the motions so that by the end of it I can like have this reflection, have this just like moment to catch myself and like plan for tomorrow and know what I did uh wrong or what I want to do better so that I can better myself so that when I go into tomorrow it'll be like easier for me. But I ended up staying up late because I was like doom scrolling and then I was just thinking about this and I was waiting for the video to upload because I didn't want it to like get corrupted or whatever. So I what was I saying? I worked on my GitHub and it's like a major like I put like the entirety of today into it. But before I worked on my GitHub and I did all that stuff that I just said I did, I went with my mom to do like her appointment or whatever. We came back and I immediately like laid down in bed and it because I was like tired and then I started to doom scroll because there's this thing on YouTube because it's mostly YouTube because I'm watching YouTube videos and stuff of like art channels like Jazza and like just like House Flipper 2 videos and stuff because I think it's cool. But when I laid down and saw because on YouTube what you could do is when you go into the settings you can put like a timer like on the shorts and on like when you want to like it to flash at you and say like hey you've been scrolling for a while maybe like hop off for a while. And for me it's like starting to work because I remember when TikTok I'm dating myself. I remember when TikTok first came out and I was like on it like a lot. I wasn't really posting, more so I was like consuming and consuming and consuming. And that probably like fried like a lot of my generation. It, it probably fried like a lot of us. And then when they tried to ban TikTok, like there was this like really weird thing. Like Instagram used to be like squares. And then all of a sudden they like did now they're like rectangles instead, if that makes sense. Like all of their like posts and stuff were like squares. That was Instagram. And then like they went into like a longer vertical form, which sucks because I like the squares better, but whatever. And then YouTube ended up implementing YouTube Shorts, and like I think Meta did something too. I can't really remember what they did, but they did something. And then I tried to like, because I was like really aware of like how much time I was putting in to like just social media in general, but especially like the TikToks, and like that made me feel bad because it's like, dang, I put like a lot of my attention went into it, but I wasn't really getting much out of it in terms of like, yeah, entertainment value, but not in terms of like learning something new or or like being like it wasn't adding anything to like just like my general knowledge or just like my day to day. It was like I saw a post, it was cool, I scrolled past and I kept on like doing that over and over and over, but I wasn't like retaining anything from it. So then I was like so then I stopped scrolling on TikTok, but I think I implemented YouTube Shorts instead. Like I was trying to like cuz I realized that there was like an addiction happening like in real time. So I try to like curb to the side, but I think instead of like completely like cutting it out, I just supplemented it with like the YouTube Shorts instead, which like now is it was then, but like especially now is just like a bunch of like just AI slop. So I don't want to participate in that anymore. Like if I want to go on YouTube, I want to watch long form content. Not to say that there isn't like good YouTube shorts or like good TikToks out there who like are which is like actually productive in like the information that they're giving you, but like just the time sink. Like I get more out of like the longer form content cuz I like art videos like Jazza, or I like documentary type esque, or like journalism, or like just like how to's, like just like stuff like that is like what I usually watch. That or I'll watch like Minecrafters, like Minecraft YouTubers, goodness, like Mr. Beardstone or like Foxy No Tail. I'm super into the create Minecraft stuff, but like it was just I was just like super aware of the time that I was spending but not getting anything out of. And I think for 2026 what I want to do is like not have that be the case. Like I want to spend more time doing stuff that will actually like work towards my goals. Cuz when I came back, I'm like jumping all over the place. But when I came back from my mom's appointment, I came into the room and I like immediately laid down in bed, started doom scrolling, and then like almost went to sleep. But then like I was just like thinking of all of the time that would go to waste if I were to sleep that early. Like there's nothing wrong with naps. Naps every now and then, like you get tired, that's good and all, but like I'm just beginning my semester and I got my syllabus and I have all my assignments and stuff. And then on top of that, like just like stuff that I've seen, cuz when I was like getting ready, I saw like a lot of things that needed to be done, but I didn't do them. And so for me to like lay down knowing in the back of my head like there's things that you need to do that you have the ability to do, because while we were in the car, me and my mom were like deep in this like conversation of like how people with the ability to do something to change and them just not like not doing it is like one of the most irritating things like on earth. Like like, to her, especially if you're gonna, like, just, like, go about, like, for you to have the ability to do something, whether it's, like, change yourself or, like, change your own circumstance, and then not do it is, like, debilitating. It's like you don't value yourself, or like your energy is being spent into other things, but at the end of the day when you lay down and go to sleep, like, have you taken care of yourself in the way that you need to be taken care of? And that, like, really made me, like, pause and think, and, like, that's been at the back of my head, like, all day. Like, when I go into 2026, I'm in 2026, but going forward, when I see something that needs to be done, whether it's like brushing my teeth or washing my face or like taking care of like myself or taking care of like things around the house, like if I see the dishes, I need to do them. If I know the counter's like not clean, I need to wipe it off. If I see that there's just like trash piling up in like my little trash can off to the side, I need to take it out. If I see that there's a laundry that needs to be done, I need to do the laundry. Like, so that by the time that I get to like the end of the week, because like I'm working and going to school like Monday through Friday. So when I come home Saturday, if I don't stay on top of those things, like my entire weekend will be eaten up, and my entire like I won't be able to be comfortable in my space. So like just like for instance, I think I talked about this in a previous video, but I don't think I put like the like thought into it, which I think is like really good for me. When I go into my bathroom, cleaning off the bathroom counter. Like, cause like a lot of people are like going through and like using the bathroom. And if you like brush your teeth and you like spit into the sink, and like sometimes like you can be like not really paying attention, and like when you come back to it and you notice like the mirror's dirty, or there's like spittle like on the sink, clean it off. Like just like stuff like little things like that. Like if you see a brush on the counter and you know it's supposed to be in the drawer, put it in the drawer. Like this seems like so like easy, and this seems like a really redundant thing to like really put like a lot of thought into, but it was like for me at least, like there's no excuse for me to like, cuz I have the ability, like I'm able to get up and move. A lot of people like I woke up today. So there's like no excuse to like not have these things done. Not just because of my age, or not just because of like of what I've been taught, but like just like loving myself enough, cuz like I'm in this room for like I've been in this room for like I want to say like 2-3 years now. So for it not to be like cuz like my room is a reflection of me, of like my mental and stuff. And there's no reason for it not to like be together. Like I have the time that I was gifted today, because a lot of people weren't gifted that today, and that's like something that's also been on my mental. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning, and I did. So seeing as I did, I need to like do something with the day. Like something has got to get come out of the time that I put into like myself. Like when I wake up, I want to invest in myself and believe in myself and do the things that I need to do to like take care of myself, because when I go like 20 years into the future, because like both of my parents are like in their 40s, so when I get there, like did I take care of myself? Did I take care of like the spaces around me and the people around me? and like the things around me. Like, did I put the work in? Because there was this it was my middle school math teacher that said this, and like that has been like on the back of my head because I'm in college now. It's been in the back of my head like ever since. She said, I can't remember her name for the life of me, but she said, you either do the work now or you do the work later. Regardless, you're going to do the work. Like, you're not like getting out of this. Like, you're stuck in one body. That's the body you have. Take care of it. Like, you woke up this morning, there's like no excuse for you to like, and I understand like it's in here. And seeing as I am like, I want to like, how do I say this? I want to have foresight and not hindsight. Like, seeing as I'm recognizing a problem and I'm seeing what needs to be done and I'm like uncomfortable in my space and knowing why I'm uncomfortable in my space, like, I need to lock in and like do what needs to be done. Like, there's no reason for me to be uncomfortable. Like, I'm making myself uncomfortable when I don't do the things that need to be done. So like, that was on my mind, and there was another thing that was on my mind. It was just like, the feeling afterwards, like that satisfaction of knowing that like everything that I needed to do was done, and like I can see like I keep going back to my GitHub, but like my GitHub looks better. I joined like, what was it, Stack Overflow, because like I use that a lot, and like now I have an account there, and like the kitchen is clean. I didn't really make my bed, but like that's one thing that I want to start doing when I wake up. uh I did laundry. Just like knowing that these things are done like puts me at peace, and like now I can relax, and now I can like enjoy myself. I won't doom scroll. One of the things that I don't want to do is like doom scroll anymore, but like if I wanted to, I can like sit down and watch a YouTube video and it not be like in the back of my head, you need to take out the trash, you need to wash your face, you need to brush your teeth, you need to like get up and have like do stuff with like your space. Like, you can't be in here dirty. And one of the things that another thing that I was like thinking of is like, and I keep on saying this, but like I woke up today and a lot of people didn't do that. Like, I was watching a documentary, like a YouTube documentary of like a dude who ended up like, I would have to see because I clear out my history, so I'm not really sure if I can like link it, but there was like people all over the world aren't, and even people here in the US aren't in, like, everybody's like 2 paychecks away from like homelessness. And that like is like scary. Because like there was like 2 specific videos. If I can find them, I'll link them in the description. I highly recommend that people watch this. But like, there was this one YouTuber who ended up going to like Dubai. The thing with Dubai is it's like not what it seems. It's like America, or it's literally North Korea with a Gucci belt. Like, is how he described it, and that like was very apt because like there's like these super like extravagant places, and then like you literally like turn around and there's like literal slums, like literal work gulag type places. And it was like how can that be? How can there be such like a gap in wealth in like one place? And like here in America, that's becoming like ever more apparent. Like in Las Vegas, for instance, like Las Vegas, Nevada, with like there's literally people living in like literal sewers and literal like water ducts. And like they look literally like right above like the grating and the plates and stuff, and they can see the casinos. And that like visual, that like wealth disparity, that like super hit me hard because like a few days ago, like I was stressing about like my tuition that like I had to pay, and I was stressing about like, which like now sounds like super privileged, and I was like stressing about just like being broke. And then like I saw both of those videos like consecutively, and it was like, are you really? Are you really broke? Because like you woke up today. And it was like yeah, I'm going like everybody's 2 paychecks away from like literal homelessness, which is like a crazy thing to think about, but like literal bankruptcy really. And that's a crazy thing to think about, but like the fact that I'm in the position I'm in, if I don't take advantage of it, because like bad stuff happens and like you can't really do, like life will just come at you and you just gotta deal. But like I can put myself in a position to at least like take to where if it does hit me, like I can at least like know how to survive. Cause like I was like thinking back to like a previous conversation that I've had with you guys with like just like me having to move out if I want to like go to college, like my 4-year college, because like doing an hour drive up to like college is just like me doing Ubers up to college. It's like isn't happening. Like I'm probably gonna have to get an apartment, and I'm probably gonna have to like get housing of some kind. Like I'm gonna have to like move out eventually or at some point. So for me to like be able to like function out in the world, I need to like figure that out this year. Like I need to figure this out yesterday. Like I have to take care of myself. And I think I've been doing like a really good job of that as of late. But like I know if I were to continue the way that I am in 40 years or in like 20 years or even in 5 years, like I'm not doing enough. So now, and that's another thing that I've been thinking about is just like, what does enough look like? Or what would be, like, what's the baseline? What's like the, not even the minimum, but like, what's like the absolute necessities that one has to do in order to be successful, in order to like successfully take care of oneself, be it like physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. Just like how does one like get fulfillment out of life? That's like a question that I'm starting to like want an answer to, or want to like what would be fulfilling to me, I think, or how do I want to like achieve self-fulfillment. And I think one of the things that I want to do is, like, practice cleanliness. Practice, like, being mindful of myself and others. Practice, like, patience. Practice. And the reason why I'm specifically saying practice is because I don't want to just think about it, like, today and then not do it. Like, I actually want to follow through. Like, practice following through things that you put your mind to. Like, I want to, like, put in the work to see the result. Because a lot of the times, like, I think about, like, just, like, the result, but I don't think about the work that it took to get there, which I think is, like, the trick that a lot of people fall for. Because a lot of people see, like, people succeeding, or I see people succeed, but then, like, I'm not thinking about, like, how is it that they got there? What did they do to put themselves in that position? Or what did they do to, like, not so much the things that have, but to be happy. Or to be fulfilled in themselves, in, like, their mental. And that's one of the things that I want to be mindful of, or, like, to figure out for myself. Like, a few days ago, I ended up, like, making a reservation for my birthday for, like, a cute little, like, dinner spot. Because, like, I've never done that before. Like, I've never, like, given myself the chance to, like, plan stuff out. Because, like, I'm seeing, like, all these people, like, do, like, super cool stuff, but even that takes, like, time and work and effort that, like, I'm not giving myself the chance to put in. Like, a lot of the stuff that I do last minute, and I want to give myself the opportunity to, like, enjoy the process. Because I think by doing things last minute, like, you don't get that. You don't, like, you feel hurried, you feel rushed, you feel like it's not satisfying. Like, the result isn't as good as it could be if I, like, put in the time to, or give myself the time to put in the work. So, like with my class assignments and stuff, a lot of, like, assignments and stuff, like, even throughout, like, I want to say, like, middle school, I think is when it got really bad. Like, looking back, I could have done, like, way better if I had just, like, given myself the day to do something. Like, instead of, like, going and taking a nap, if I stayed, because I did lay down because I, like, was super tired, but, like, before I laid down, like, I committed myself into doing, like, I'm looking at it right now, I committed myself to doing, like, my GitHub. I committed myself to doing this. I committed myself to, like, cleaning, into, like, so, like, now that I, like, did that and I'm sitting down and I'm recording, I'm more comfortable in myself and I'm more satisfied with the results, like, as I'm looking around the room. Because, like, I'm, like, it's done and I don't have to worry about it. And now if I want to, like, sit down right now and go, like, do my classwork assignments, I don't have to, like, have it in the back of my head, like, man, I don't want to go into my bathroom right now because it's dirty. Like, I can go into my bathroom and it not be dirty. I can go out into the kitchen and, like, make myself a sandwich or, like, get some orange juice or something and, like, not have to worry about the dishes. Like, it's, like, things like that that make me enjoy the spaces that I have. more. Like, it's more appreciative. One of the things that I want to be is more appreciative of the things and the places and the people around me. Because I don't think I do that, or I express that enough. And I think, a lot of that has to do with, like, being mindful, or, like, putting into practice, like, because it's not that I don't care, but, like, showing that I care, or showing that I love. Because, like, the thing with love is, it's an action word. It is a verb. When you say that you love someone, you have to show that not just in, like, big gestures, but I think in terms of, like, gestures with love, it's the little things that add up over time more so than, like, big things. Because, like, big things are, like, nice and all, but, like, that's a one and done. It's, like, the, like, super small things. Because, like, the super small things added up over time, and the little, like, efforts that you make over time are, like, worth, like, a lot to me, I think. So, like, I want to just practice mindfulness and practice showing, especially, like, the people around me, that I care. Because I don't think I've done that very well. So I want to, like, do that. And I think that's, this is where I'll end it. I think what I've gotten out of this one-sided conversation is to give myself the time, give myself the opportunity to show that I care not only about myself through action, or show that I love myself, or love myself, but to show love to others. Into, like, the places that I go, into, like, the things that I own, into, like, the people in my life, into, like, the communities that I'm a part of, into, like, just life in general. I want to show that I love life. Because I don't think I've done a good job of that. Like, I haven't been actively, because, like, I love life, but I don't think I've actively shown that to, like, the people, not just to the people around me, but to myself. So I want to do that. And I think that this is a good place to end it.